All right, my awesome YouTube people. My new 4-season tent showed up. We're going to be doing an unboxing. Ooh, get a little ways away. Suburban. We're going to do an unboxing today of an ANKHIALE Outdoors Zeta 1. I know I butchered the name. It's a Zeta 1 hot tent. We're going to do an unboxing and see how we like it. I hope you can hear me. We are doing an unboxing. This is my trapping table for right now. As you can tell, it's currently snowing. Ugh. I'm gonna butcher a name. It is from ANKHIALE Outdoors. It is my new Zeta 1 hot tent. Haven't opened the box yet, as you can tell. Tuck had one of these last year when we did our outdoor camping video. I had a Arctic oven. Already, I prefer this to the Arctic oven. Packing slip. Empty box. Oh. Thank you, seriously, for loving the outdoors, believing in our dream, and contributing to our success. Yeah, a little thank you note from them. That's nice. Oh, here's the tent. Anyway, what I was saying, I already prefer this to the Arctic oven at the moment. Wait. This is a 4-season tent, 4-season hot tent. The Arctic oven weighs about 50 pounds. There's 3 bags that are this size. Not 1, 3. And this one says it's 17.5 pounds. We will see. Lots of little plastic clips holding everything together. We're going to fumble through this and find out just how it all goes. Anyway. Pull bag is sewn into the tent so you can't lose the pull bag, which I like that. Has all the zippers, poles, zippers, ropes, all together, stakes. It's a nice handy feature. Roll the tent out. Roll the tent out. This must be the inner tent. Feels like it. The cover and the rain fly. All right, we're gonna set this up right over here. I'm gonna move the camera and I'll be right back. I'm not a super huge fan of how these things snap in. See that little piece? Well, that piece I showed you earlier slides into that. Oh, right there. Not a super huge fan of that aspect. That's the outer shell in a nutshell. It's way faster than an Arctic oven for one person, because after I get done setting that in there for the first time, that's the inner tent, I don't have to take that back out. So that's the tent setup minus putting the rain fly on. So we'll put in the piece of the Mylar tent piece, and yeah, whew, we'll go from there. ANKHIALE Outdoors. So far, I like it. We'll get her set up and see the inside when she's done. Like I said, it is a 4-season tent. Ta-da! Let's check out the inside. Oh. All right, this is the inside. Not a bad footprint, really. But, I'll just take you off the tripod here. If you look at the top, it's got all the vents. The breather vents up top. These are all for hooking your inner tent onto. And then this is the strap. It'll go all the way across, snap into over there. Let's put you back in the tripod. Well, I messed up. The inner tent is directional and I've got it backwards, so we will flip it around and resume where we were at. I need to read the directions next time. Anyway, I'm going to speed this. It is set up on the inside. Works so much better when you put it together right the first time. Anyway, my phone mount is really broke. So this snaps in the top. So put you up there. Couch up on top of that. Zip this up. Take a step back. Well, only thing left to put on now is the rain fly. So we'll put on the rain fly. Zeta 1 hot tent. First impressions, it's not too bad to put together. It's a nice tent inside once you get it. You can either use this video as an instructional video, which I'll run over how to do it real quick. When you first get the tent and you unbox it, you got 3 sections. You got the tent, the rain fly, and the inner tent. Okay, you'll have 2 sets of gold poles, or you'll have 3 gold poles. You'll have 2 that are 1/2 inch, 1 that's 3/8. The 1/2 inch are the longest poles. They run front to back. The 3/8 run straight over the middle and the top. So side to side. Pow. Right? The 2 silver poles. One that way, one that way. Pretty self-explanatory. Pretty easy that way. The inner tent. The inner tent was the hardest part. Sorry, you hear the tent stakes going together. The inner tent is 100% directional. Because your tent's tapered, you have a narrow and a wide. When I first put it together, I was fighting it. I was putting the wide part in the narrow area and trying to put the narrow area in the wide area. Didn't work out real well for me. Now we got it all put up. I'm gonna grab, I got a heater. I got a heater that I'm gonna put in here. Jerry and I are gonna sleep in this together tonight. We got some air mattresses. It's supposed to be a low of like 10 degrees. So that'll be another video. So far, I prefer it to the Arctic Oven tents. It's smaller, it's half the weight. That's the big one. It is half the weight. Granted, it's not 7 foot tall, so I can't stand up inside it like the Arctic Oven. And it's not a 10 by 10 footprint like the Arctic Oven. So if you were looking for a solid 2-man tent, this is not a solid, comfortable 2-man tent like something the size of the Arctic Oven. This is a good 1-person tent. They advertise it as a 2 because of the square footage, but it's definitely only a 1-person tent. Unless you want to be real cozy. If you're taking your wife, you're taking a child with you, definitely get away with this. Maybe even 2 children. We'll find out. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you on the next.